Are you looking to adopt an intelligent, cuddly, and inquisitive pet? And we're not talking about cats or dogs this week. We are talking about guinea pigs. Guinea pigs are ideal pets if you're looking for a smaller animal. And guess what? March just happens to be Adopt a Guinea Pig Month. Who knew? Dr. Katy Nelson, who is an emergency vet, knew. Dr. Nelson is from Alexandria Animal Hospital. She joins us now with helpful information before you consider adopting one of these little guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice
How are you?
to see you. Welcome.
Thank you for having me back.
Okay, so first, I mean, Cheyenne is adorable, and this is who you have with us. Tell us about her
Cheyenne.
first.
Cheyenne is about a year old. She's a great little girl. She was surrendered to the shelter because the people who got her found out that their child was allergic to her.
Oh, boy.
So they had to give her back. But she's a great little girl, and they're working really hard at the shelter to handle her a lot and get her accustomed to being handled so that she can be a good family pet, which I think she could be, because as you can see, she's actually doing really well right now. Most of these guys, you know, try to run and escape. So.
Right. Yeah.
She's doing good.
The hard work at the shelter is paying off. She's going to be ready for a great family.
Absolutely.
So now, if you're allergic to what might you be allergic to guinea pigs? Because, you know, many of us didn't grow up with them. So,
yeah, you know,
dogs or cats? I don't
really know if there's any correlation.
Okay.
You know, I really don't know that there's any correlation because in general these aren't very, you know, high allergen animals.
Right.
But for this particular family, this particular child,
it just didn't work out.
Happened to be allergic to a little rodent.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So Cheyenne is available now for adoption.
She is, and they actually have quite a few little pigs at the shelter who are up for adoption, as well as many other animals, obviously. But you know, a lot of people don't think when they're looking for one of these little pocket pets to look at the shelter.
Right.
But these, you know, we really do. We have iguanas, we have birds, we have all sorts of critters at the Alexandria shelter. So definitely check with your shelters before you go out to a pet store or somewhere like that.
Oh, yeah,
and purchase one of these guys.
All right, let's talk about the things that we should be aware of before we call up, because I know there are going to be dozens of people wanting to get Cheyenne.
Yes.
What should you look out for before you adopt a guinea pig?
Well, these guys are very low maintenance for the most part, little pets. So they are great family pets, but you do have to have a few things specifically for them. They do require proper housing. We need to make sure they have a flat bottom cage, not a wire mesh cage. Their little toes can get caught in there and cause injuries. We have to be very careful with their diet. They actually do have some very specific dietary requirements, number one being vitamin C supplementation. Other than primates, these are actually one of the only creatures that really require extra vitamin C in their diet. A lot of people try to put it in their water, but it's not a good way to dose these guys. You really do need to give it straight to them every day. But that's going to be about your highest maintenance thing with these guys. Other than regular veterinary care, you know, these guys are pretty low maintenance and they're good little family pets.
You got to make sure you can't overdose on cuteness. That might be the only thing.
This is true. This is very, very true.
All right. So Cheyenne is adorable, and Dr. Nelson, we appreciate you bringing her in. Come back and see us.
I will. Thank you very much.
Go to our website if you're interested in adopting Cheyenne or any other animal from the Alexandria shelter, myfoxdc.com. Well, now that spring is here, you might also be thinking about firing up that grill. So this morning, Fox 5's Holly Morris is learning from the experts at Rockland's Barbecue and Grilling Company in Arlington. Holly, good morning.